Alright, well, I just got back from a laser hair removal appointment. Uh, and I think it's about time we made some more progress here. We got him down to about 200,000. Hey, Riff, thank you. About 200,000. A little under that. And back on the grind. I think we're about a quarter of the way done with his hands at this point. As to how far that's going to be in relation to his whole HP value, I'm not really sure yet, but we can watch some more old videos. We're actually kind of running out of old videos to watch because I only have so many things, and it's been quite a while, but we're on Bounty Dynamite now.
Alright, any guesses?
Okay.
A cherry? No, it's not a cherry. A bomb? No, it's not a bomb. It's not a trap, no. It's a yo-yo.
Bounty Dynamite only was fun.
You see, it's like, it's round because there's the corners, right? And there's the string going up and the thing that you hold on top. No, it's a yo-yo. No, okay. I can help. I think you guys just can't see it.
Video isn't showing up? Oh, hold on. I might have,
This doesn't... No. It's very clearly a yo-yo.
There we go.
You guys just aren't builders, okay? I think that's the issue. None of you guys here... You all just like speedrunners. You play through the game without enjoying it.
That's a yo-yo.
You gotta understand, this is how the builder does things.
That is a yo-yo.
Fuck.
Like, objectively.
No. Hold on. Climbing claw's fucking me over. I can lay a trap for him. Oh, fuck. I need to throw it ahead of me. Close the door. Fuck. Okay. I just need to make it so they can't escape.
How long will this take? I don't know.
Oh, okay. They're trapped. Oh, there's another one above me. That's not good.
I just got a comment on a YouTube video
This is
from the Blueberry Slug Cap playthrough. That was something to the effect of like how did you get past the monster kelp? And like they didn't leave a timestamp. They didn't say which monster kelp. So I'm just sitting there like, what monster kelp are you talking about? This is like a 5-hour-long video.
I feel like that's the necessary information. You know what? If I throw enough of these, one of these is gonna... Oh, it hit me. Whoops. Okay, but the worm is gone, right? I'm gonna call that a win. Oh, whoa.
Oh god, I was doing this on no traps too. I forgot about that one.
33 HP. Okay. What? What? God, Pinky, you hacker. What? I don't see any explosions.
Yeah, laser hair removal on the face
What will I
is
use chests for in the arena? Blocks with chests on top of
not
them cannot
comfortable.
be blown up. No, it doesn't need something inside. You cannot blow up chests like this. It's fine. The arena is sufficient. This should work.
I do like the amount of people that think they know the game better than I do.
I'm gonna lead him back this way.
There.
Okay, that's one hit. Okay. One more dynamite.
What am I looking for?
Get him with that one. Leave.
Spells and incantations.
This is what the no trap seed does.
For those with the talent to cast them. I'm in the process of getting laser. It's 6 appointments, Merly.
Let's take a sec.
I'm 3 appointments in on my
Evaluate the
face
situation.
and 1 on my legs.
Okay. Okay.
It's going to work very well for my legs. I'm not sure how well it's going to work for my face yet.
There's another Viking statue and a skeleton statue. And there's a life crystal on the ground.
Because we haven't finished.
No, it's not.
I may need to get a second round of appointments for my face, depending on how things go. We'll see. But the face wasn't too expensive. But the face is mostly it's a very sensitive region, with thick hair follicles. So it's much less comfortable,
That bouncy
and
boulder is going. I can do this.
not as effective, but it also is like one of the more prominently,
Oh fuck. Okay.
displayed areas with hair. But particularly the nose ridge.
Okay.
Is there no other way to speed it up? Not really, no. I mean,
Ow,
I could use a
fuck.
different weapon, but
Kill me, helpies.
uh.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying.
Oh wait. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, particularly the like mustache area, that upper lip. Is very sensitive.
Oh, that star almost got him, I think.
Having to put me on 2x speed.
We're getting there.
But yeah, and then afterwards I went to
Yeah, confusion
eat some lunch. I went to Mission Barbecue.
50 damage.
And holy fuck, they
You know
were
what?
more expensive than I remembered
Oh
them
god, I
being.
really want to tank a dynamite.
I was paying because my sister had got me food a couple days
It's
ago.
so close. Come on. There we go.
And
Oh my
it was $30, and we just got like, you know, a pulled pork sandwich, fries, and a drink
It's
each.
very difficult. Yeah. I'm sweating. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to do this. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on. I gotta give this thing legs. Rawr. It's got homes too.
You know, for comparison, there were local barbecue restaurants we could go to that we could have gotten more food for less money. I thought I remembered Mission Barbecue being cheaper, which is why I decided to go there, but no, that shit was expensive.
Joke.
I finally automate it? No?
If I come back to Calamity,
Doing this by hand.
Probably be for mommy milkers only. Skeletron's AI is such that when he is not spinning, he tries to stay a couple of blocks above your head. I also should have put... God, I really did not pay attention to anything, huh? Hold on. I was trying to rush this.
I don't get to do things like this too often, like in Bouncy Dynamite only. Usually a lot of the challenges that I do put me in a situation where if I don't build an arena, I'm in a really rough position, but I like fighting bosses without arenas. And Bouncy Dynamite Skeletron was a great example of just kind of walking up and being able to deal with him.
Fuck. Daytime. Wow. Worst possible timing, huh? Okay. So I have half of a function. Oh my fucking god. Maybe we will win. I've gotten much better. I mean, it's really not very difficult.
He's got the 2x speed, yeah.
The sandstorm is just making it very annoying, but the
So,
ground is letting me manage.
today, I would say my sister and I, except for the fact that I didn't really participate at all. It was mostly just my sister. That curio I was talking about, or whatever it's called, that we used to have the stuffed animals in, that then there was like the rotted zucchini that seeped into the wood.
The shout pet because it reminds you of the funny shout VTuber. Rin, I'm not too familiar with my VTubers, but I'm not sure I would want to watch a shout VTuber. Who's the VTuber that shits their pants? Favorite gun? Phoenix Blaster. And my favorite weapon in the game is...
Anyway, took apart that thing with, power tools, and,
favorite house? The
now we just have, like, the bottom bit. But that was a lot of work to disassemble. We had to get trash bags to throw away, like, the wood, like, heavy-duty ones.
and she's dead.
I love that Queen Bee cheese. That was one of my favorite things that I've come up with.
Any tips on Master Mode Skelly Boy Prime? God, his acceleration. The dynamite set to fly and he's gonna get me. Holy fuck, he's flying at Mach 10. I can't get away.
Speaking of this, I actually wanted to observe Bouncy Dynamite only. Because what we're doing right now is very similar to what we did during Bouncy Dynamite only, and I might need to take note of how I did things there in order to properly prepare this arena so that we survive his second phase with the True Eyes of Cthulhu.
Okay, gotta adjust. That is how you Bouncy Dynamite the Wall of Flesh. Like I said, Spasm isn't gonna be the easiest. Once
God, we get the double teleporter sounds now.
I fucked up. You could do this with an actual weapon. Like, you don't have to use Bouncy Dynamite for this. Can Dynamite be hooked? It's being hooked right now. It depends what you mean by hooked. I'm doing a one-way projectile hook. To allow me to shoot out of a box without being hit. Okay, I just... Okay, he's dead here. Got him. I agree. Morningwood projectile spam is very annoying. I find the morning woods howder very dangerous sentence there. What's dangerous about it? I find my penis howder in the morning. The morning woods are howder. Was there something you didn't understand?
A new local meme.
Normal that when you see dungeon brick with torches, you see an adult Eidolon worm head?
I mean, it's hard to force memes, like...
I almost blew myself up there. Bam! Fuck those probes. You hear that noise? That was an amazing noise. I love that. Okay, this should kill him, yeah. Got him. Okay. I want Queen Slime to sit on my face. Someone on Reddit married playing.
Was everyone else?
I would marry Terra. She's single? Well, she must not be if she just got married. Did they get divorced yet? Is she open? Don't mind me. Don't mind me, Mr. Mimic.
Thank you, Pimpermick.
Please get out of here, Digger.
Yeah, now that we got 10k, I'm gonna be doing the cooking stream probably as soon as I'm done with the
That's right,
Moonlord.
I put blocks there. Damn it. The struggle of trying to get flesh.
Have not yet decided what I'm going to cook exactly. I plan on making a chicken pot pie, but the specifics beyond that, I'm not too sure. That's the sound that the lawnmower makes, Marley.
He minded me. What am I farming for? Flash Knuckles. I'm also farming to send these wizards to hell.
You want a meme? Here's your meme. Noida
Fuck
bad.
you. Follow.
Does that work?
What the fuck? That's possible? No. It's
I don't know. You
cheating.
said you needed a new meme. I gave you a meme.
What? What? No. Could a mimic be considered a sentient cum jar? I don't think...
Am I gonna go back in time? Did you not watch the stream where I played Noida?
Okay, but by that logic,
I did not like it.
couldn't anything be a couldn't you be a sentient cum jar? Not like... That's not an offer. It's just like... I mean, I'm just... Okay, so like, if the mimic is a sentient cum jar because it's alive and it has like storage space inside of it and is sentient, I mean, don't people have storage space inside of them? Like, by that logic, by that line of reasoning...
So, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right? We're getting plenty of a lot of things, but not the
What?
Knuckles. Not Knuckles. Knuckles. No,
The fuck are you talking
I
about?
said Knuckles. No, Knuckles. Knuckles. I said Knuckles, and I never said anything except for Knuckles. You have proof? You don't. You don't have proof. You have the clip feature and the ability to rewind. It's edited. Look, if we were gonna use Journey Mode, we could have just researched the first Flesh Nucky that we got. Right? No, I did... I didn't... I said Flesh Knuckle. Look, I think I know what I'm saying out of my own mouth, and I can promise you, I didn't say fucking Nucky. I said Knuck-oh. Strong L. Knuckle. Like the Sonic dude? The attractive one? Knuckles?
Came back, you don't know what this meme means.
Okay. Phase 2.
I mean, do you know what Noida is?
See the damage. Potentially manageable. No balls, coward?
Not really. It's a
I can
game
assure you I have balls.
that I didn't like.
Wait.
So, the meme is that I don't like the game.
Okay, we got him.
Man, I'd kill that bouncy dynamite right now.
Get out before we kill ourselves. What? Wait, what? I destroyed the crystal stand and I can no longer skip the waves? The crystal
You thought it was like annoying suffering?
game ending.
What is,
I don't know
Noida?
what that means.
I think that's an accurate
Nobody ever
description of
watches
Noida.
Pyrocynical anymore. I never watch Pyrocynical. I don't really watch any YouTubers, Ethan. I don't get these references. I don't even know who Pyrocynical fucking is. I'm gonna be completely honest. I could probably count the number of YouTubers I could identify from like a picture or a clip on like on two hands. What if Golem sounded like Markiplier? Never watched anything I don't know what Markiplier sounds like. I wouldn't know. Was there some part of I don't watch YouTubers that you didn't understand, Ethan? I didn't say I didn't watch YouTubers except for Markiplier. I said I didn't watch YouTubers.
You just killed a fetus with a metallic arm by eating light
myself or
bulbs.
make content myself than watch
Yo, based! I love 5 food
No,
clips.
I do watch my own videos. I watch most of my videos like dozens, if not hundreds of times during the editing process. That's enough YouTube for me. When am I planning on having beef with another YouTuber for the first time? March 2023. Never had a sorbet, but it looks fucking disgusting. You take that back, Zeko.
Why doesn't the past sorbet answer?
How
I'm
does
too
it look
busy.
disgusting? It's literally blended up fruit in a puree. How is that disgusting? What is wrong with you? Does fruit scare you? Are you afraid of a strawberry? Do you look at a raspberry and fucking puke? How does this sorbet look disgusting? Strange plant detector nearby. Oh fuck, I wonder where it is. Does anybody see it? I'm looking for the strange plant. Blue, do you have any clues? What's in the backpack? It's a fucking gun! Oh god!
Yo!
Is there a cap to the number of ancient visions you can summon?
I love this part.
I remember there was a point in time in, like, kindergarten where, like, there was something really important I had to do, but, like, it felt like it was really important. In class.
To be clear,
think
not the
we were,
part
like,
where I'm talking
about to
about
go
peeing
on,
my
like, a
pants.
field
The
trip or
part where
something.
there's just a bunch of,
And, like, before the bus left, as we were leaving the classroom, I just, like, peed myself, and then I couldn't go on the field trip.
All the
I had to,
ancient
like, go to
visions.
the nurse's office and then go home. I remember being really sad about that. I think we were going to, like, a farm or something. You know those kindergarten field trips.
Hey, very many of us from
Really
StarCraft 2
no,
win.
it was
I mean,
one
I
time.
just...
It was one time. I didn't kill this is dead.
I'm not super into
Okay, now
RTS
how the
games,
fuck do we
and I
deal with
don't think it
this?
would be super fun or enjoyable to
How
watch me
many of them
stream
are
it
there?
either. Like, realistically.
Fuck. No!
Man, the Horde Dragon really looks like a weasel.
Fuck. It's fine. Trap them again. Just have to contain them again. Okay.
You're back with the same question.
That should eliminate them. Okay. Oh, fuck! No! 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 They're still here! No! Why are they still here? Why are they still here? I'm just gonna lead him over here. Why are they still here? Why don't ancient visions despawn?
Maybe if electricity dies or PC sets
No,
turn
they
off.
can despawn.
I mean,
They
I would
just
just
picked up coins. They were
get the
coins
Moonlord
that
back to where he
dropped
was
from
with a different
something.
weapon. We already did that
And they
once
picked
actually
up
because the game
coins.
crashed. I
You
just
can
bought
see
a
they have the
celebration
coins.
and then
Some of them did despawn.
brought
There were
him
like
back to the
16,
HP value we were at and then
right,
continued.
that we had during the fight.
We're gonna go in the tour.
But it looks
Teacher
like
told you to
6 of
sort
them picked up
beans
coins
by
and they didn't
color,
despawn.
and you sorted beans for 30 minutes straight.
Probably do like a...
That's a good way to keep a kid busy. I'm gonna remember that, Shark Tales.
Why?
Shit, I know a few
Why is
adults
there
that would be kept
seed?
busy by that.
What? On the floating island? Here's the problem. This might let me deal damage to the Moonlord. This is not going to allow me to kill the Moonlord, because the Moonlord has this healing mechanic. Suck me. I want to get sucked. I want... Because what you don't understand is being sucked right now. Since
You
I'm
can
getting
you
sucked,
can stop making sexual innuendos, you know. You don't have like I get it. You're trying to be like funny, but like you can stop. You don't have to keep
see? Getting
doing
sucked
that.
is amazing. Because it lets me ignore everything and just focus on what really matters.
Like yeah, you're trying to make like
So
a
I'll explain it for
clippable
those of you that don't
thing
know.
that's funny or
The Moonlord has
whatever,
a
but
self-healing mechanic. It's tied to his tongue that he sends out from his mouth. And the way it works is every once in a while, roughly 30 seconds, he will send out his tongue from his mouth. And that tongue, if it hits you, will inflict you with the Moonbite debuff, which you can see I'm getting up here in the top. If you have that debuff, and his tongue is near you, his tongue will spawn Moonleech Cloths, which have 400 HP, and fly back to the Moonlord. If they reach the Moonlord, they will heal him for 1,000 hit points. Which means, you can avoid his healing as long as his tongue doesn't touch you, or you don't have the debuff when his tongue touches you, and his tongue is out. You can also avoid the healing by killing the clots, which requires dealing 400 damage to them by the time they teleport back to the Moonlord, which is not the easiest thing to do with low damage, which is why we're not trying that. And you can also avoid
it is
because
Pink Mimic,
the
yeah.
Moonleech clots, they are more akin to Plantera's tentacles than they are to something like the Destroyer's probes or the True Eyes of Cthulhu. The Moonleech clots despawn independently of the Moonlord, which means if you are not near the clots, well, there are two things. Firstly, the Moonlord's tongue does not teleport with the Moonlord. It is a separate entity. Unlike the True Eyes of Cthulhu and his hands and all of that, the tongue does not teleport with the Moonlord. So if you teleport away from the Moonlord with his tongue is out, his tongue isn't going to teleport back to him. Which means you can take advantage of that by teleporting.
I will be
away,
doing a
which is what
cooking
I'm
stream.
right now. The tongue comes out, I teleport away, the tongue's not near.
That was the 10k goal.
And that means that the Moonleech clots, which are on the tongue, never make it back to the Moonlord because they despawn. because they despawn like regular enemies if you're not near them. They will never make it back to them if you're distant. So yeah, there are several different ways you can prevent his healing. I can think of 4, maybe 5. There's the nurse strategy, which was the popular strategy in 1.3, which was to heal the debuff. And if he didn't have the Moonbite debuff, then he would never heal because you need the debuff for him to heal. That's what it's tied to. But since the
secondary footage?
in 1.4,
Old videos, Ashley. This right now is Bouncy Dynamite only.
you can avoid the tongue just by being fast. This is how I did it in like Papa Short Sword only. When I killed him with a wooden bow. When I killed him with a flare gun. It was an avoidance strategy. You can also do this, which is teleporting away from the tongue whenever it hits you, so that the clots just despawn. You can also do like the flare gun strategy or the NPC spawn limit strategy. I believe his tongue is a projectile and the clots are NPCs, so either hitting the NPC spawn limit will stop the clots from spawning, or hitting the projectile limit will stop the tongue from spawning. So both of those also work as strategies to avoid his healing. I think that's 5 ways, if you consider the exploit to be different strategies. Problem is, I don't have my timer for when his tongue is coming out anymore.
I need to look at this.
Oh, fuck. Really? Damn it. Oh,
Okay.
I didn't realize that.
Bolts go through blocks. The lasers don't go through blocks.
Fuck, that's gonna make this so annoying.
Okay, what is my gear setup here?
To explain what's happening,
I'm looking at this because my setup right now is very much so
tied to his second phase. It is tied
similar
his
to
top
what I
line.
did during Bouncy Dynamite. And
Killing
if
the
I
top
can
line
survive
his tongue
in
sight
Bounty
increases,
Dynamite indefinitely against the Triads of Cthulhu, I should be able to do it here perfectly fine.
which means he shoots it much more often. I did not know that. I thought it was tied to killing all 3 of the eyes.
Is my defense different than what it is now?
Which means my timing window for damaging these other 2
Or does the True Eye of Cthulhu
should have killed that top eye last.
spheres
Check YouTube
do less
breaking
damage?
OnlyFans. I would make an OnlyFans if you guys had money.
Then I did 68. Because I'm really not taking very much damage at all.
Let's find out.
But what's different in my setup? What would be
Go
different?
to hell, Moon Man. Got him. Money farming is one of the oldest traditions.
Okay, I guess that was just
the money
it.
farm I'm going to
Hold
describe
on.
here
No, I want to...
absolutely dwarfs every single money farm you've
I want to look at this. Hold on. Do I have a point where I reveal my setup?
Alright, any guesses?
Defense numbers, gear, anything like that?
Just focus. Moonlord has what really matters. So I'll explain it. For those
Doesn't
who
look like I
don't know.
do. Hold on.
The Moonlord has a self-healing mechanic. It's tied to his tongue that he sends out from his mouth. And the way it works is every once in a while, roughly 30
Do I
seconds.
open my inventory doing any
Here's
of
the problem.
these?
I want because Lord.
Doesn't really look like it,
they
no.
despawn.
Okay.
I can probably do.
It'll probably be fine.
Money farming is one of the oldest traditions in Terraria, but the money
That's not
farm
very
I'm going
nice.
to describe here absolutely dwarfs every single money farm you've seen before.
It's annoying when
Easily
people,
generates 5 platinum
maybe
per
difficulty? Nah, I
minute
was doing it
in
on
the
expert.
unoptimized version, and everything you need to make it can be obtained pre-mechanical.
Annoying when you reach a sub
This
goal
phone was
and
made by
then
Diner
several
Quest
people
Quasar
just
over on
unsubscribe
Discord
immediately
and
after
forums.
that
I
to
talked
make
to
it
them
so you
verified
go
by
underneath
phone
it,
and
which is
number
basically
because
what
they didn't
happened
know
there.
permission from them from this
Because
video.
now we're back at
But pretty much all the
9.99.
lore came from those 2. I'm going to link to a very detailed post on the forums from Diner Chest in the description. Go check that out for an in-depth analysis on the farm and explanation as to why certain things are used, and be sure to thank them over on the Discord if you see them. The basis
Yeah, at
of
this point,
farm is coin. This accessory
I
can be
believe
obtained
it
from pirate
was-
invasions and causes every attack to have a chance to make enemies drop coins. Simple. The
Mappy made a version
we can trigger that lucky
of
coin
this
drop
foam.
chance. I'm going to go over 2 versions of this
Well,
foam,
I say a
one
version
being
of
very
it.
easy to
A
build,
foam
and
that
the other
operates on
being
the same
extremely
idea but
optimal.
adds another
The
exploit on
theoretical
top of it to be
best
more
foam
efficient.
possible. The idea is to use black recluses, which can now be consistently
Using things picking up coins and not despawning and then teleporting away to reset their health to half. And using that, you can get a more efficient farm. But this whole farming setup, both the one that I have and Mappy, because they rely on the same thing, are going to be greatly nerfed in 1.4.5. At least to my knowledge, they will be.
gold or platinum and flint
Line
sword,
4
a
said
vampire
they
frog
were
staff
nerfing the
obtained
lucky
from
coin
one
into
high
oblivion
fishes
as a
on
result
mermen,
of foams like
unsafe
this.
spider walls, which can be obtained by shimmering normal spider walls,
But
which are crafted from
I
cobwebs at
do also
graveyards,
recognize that Line
teleporters, a
4
grand
did
design,
pass
and a
away in the
quarter-second
time
timer,
since
which can
then,
be
and I
purchased
don't
from
know
a
if the
mechanic.
plan
As
remains
many
the
minion
same.
slots as you can obtain, at the very least, I would bring spider
But
armor,
I would
green
expect
necklace,
the
and
lucky
a
coin
fortune
to be
table for
nerfed,
6 minion slots,
and
which
those
is how
foams
we'll
to
be
no
showing
longer
this
work.
off. A statue that spawns a fighter enemy, such as a skeleton, undead viking, or a zombie, and most importantly, a lucky coin, or one of its upgrades, and something to increase your pickup range, like a greedy ring or a treasure magnet. Don't forget about one of those last two. If you don't have increased pickup range, coins will start to despawn before you can pick them up, because that's just how fast this thing generates money. These next parts are optional, but
Yeah, I'm talking this thing up a lot.
1,500 sand,
And it's a
sandstone,
very,
and
very
powdered
good
sand,
money
and
farm.
some sandstone
Mappies
in an
is
underground desert biome to boost spawn
more
rates.
work
You
to
could
set
make
up,
a jungle
but
biome
is
instead, which is less effective, but
much
will
better
help
at
provide
generating
spawn
money.
rate boost. A garden gnome and a water candle.
But
Lava
both
or
of them will
background
get you
walls to increase
way more
spawn
money
rate
than you will
efficiency,
ever need.
and a
I've
slime
never
sword,
actually
which is
made
a
this
little
money
trickier
farm.
to obtain
I only made
than
this
but it
video
does
on it
make the
because,
farm more efficient. To
well,
start
I mean, I
with,
made it
mine
for the
out a
video,
large
but
area
I've
in
never
the world.
actually used it in
It's
a run.
easiest to dig this out in pre-hard mode
Money
before you
farming
have
is
to
not
deal
really
with
something I
other
do.
enemies. Mark the center, the spot you're standing in, and then go at least 84 blocks in either direction horizontally.
Yeah, it was made by
blocks
Quasar
upwards
and Dino
43
Chess,
down.
and I just
This is
kind
what
of
a box of the minimum size looks like, but there's no harm in making it bigger. In fact, I'd recommend
popularized the
just
design
be
for
safe.
them.
You just need to make sure nothing else can spawn within range of your farm besides the spiders. If you can sit right here and nothing spawns, no enemies nearby on the radar, you're good. The blocks you use for this don't
Similar to
matter,
the
but I'm using
invincibility
gemstone
machine
blocks
thing,
to color
which
code
was made by
them.
Quasar.
Start by building a room 14 blocks
Really never
wide
short
and
on
5
money.
tall with
It
the
depends
left
on whether or
hand
not you
in the
farm
center
for
of the
money.
square
Like,
with the
if you
left.
do a lot of
This is where
Goblin
you'll be
Tinkerer
sitting, so remember
Reforges,
where that is.
you
Put
can
the
get
statue
short
on
on
the
money,
right
especially in the
block
late
of
game,
the
very
roof.
easily.
Be sure
Like,
to
if
put
you
a
buy
water candle in the
steampunk
fortune
wings and
table
you're trying to
too.
reforge your
Then build
steampunk
this
wings
spider
in the
trap
late
just
game,
left of it.
you're
Use a
paying like a
hammer to
platinum
hammer blocks into the
reforge.
shape shown here on the
You can
background
very
walls.
easily
In
get
fact,
short on
they're
money if you're
all
not trying to
important
get
because
more.
they affect how spiders move. Make sure there are not walls
You know, at
in
any
these
given
spots.
point in time, at
The
most, I'll
hammer
have a
triangle
couple
blocks are the
platinum,
fifth block of the teleporter. Thirdly,
in
we're
money
going to build our
supplies.
underground desert biome. Place 1,500 blocks of either sand, sandstone, or hardened sand just to the right of your box.
Having
close enough
Queen
that
Slime
enemies
late game
won't
is
be able to
easy
spawn
money.
on it.
Well, you
This
still
is
have to
a 50
farm it
tall,
though.
30 wide box of sand shown here.
Like,
Then put
I
sandstone
don't
walls
like
behind
going
the
out of my
area
way
where
to
you're
farm
standing and
money.
farming. You'll hear the music change to underground desert. That's your cue that you did it correctly. Lastly, go 62 blocks left of the center spot that you marked and at least 34, but no more than 46 blocks down. I recommend 40 as a nice even number. We're going to build the spider spawning platform now. You want to build a box 22 wide and 5 tall with 4 teleporters on the second to bottom row spaced 3 blocks apart like this. Put 3 blocks on top of each teleporter, and this barrier on the side is optional but helps to avoid spiders falling in the lava. That brings the length to 24 blocks if included. If the barrier is too far away from you and allows enemies to spawn on it, put walls
You know the
above it
problem
with
with this
lava
video?
on top of it to
I'm
prevent
not
that.
unhinged
Next, put
enough.
those shimmered spider walls
Like,
on
listening
blocks.
to this, you
Make
don't
sure
feel
each
for
of
your
the
own
top layer of
personal
blocks has
safety,
a
and I don't
wall
like that.
behind it. If you get any enemies that are not spiders,
There's not
you
enough
missed a spot
psychotic
on the
energy,
walls,
you know?
or you left some blocks open to spawn on. Then go ahead and flood the floor with lava. Even if it's out of range of enemies spawning, this will still boost spawn rates due to how the game spawns enemies. To wire this, simply take all 4
Ah, it's here,
wires and
Sharktales.
go from a quarter-second timer to the teleporters.
I might be doing some stuff with friends later tonight, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming for, but I want to try to whittle away this health.
To spawn one enemy there. And voila, you're done. Just go back to your spot at the center, spawn the statue enemy, and target it by right-clicking with a minion staff. Then summon 1 flinx, 1 frog, 1 slime, and as many finches as you can into that box. Targeting the statue enemy traps the finch and is why it needs to be there. If your finches are escaping, they're either too close to the statue enemy, you set up the trap incorrectly, or you didn't target it properly. Just activate the quarter-second timer and watch the money roll in. On average,
I
found
felt
this way
bad
you
with
get
people
about
that were
52
like
to 50
leaving
platinum
comments. I
and
was trying to
a
help
decent
people
amount of
troubleshoot
variation.
issues whenever
Also, if you're not using the slime spell to jungle,
they
if
made
you're
this
desert or
foam,
anything
but like
that,
I'll
you'll
be
get a
real,
little less money.
I'm not.
So, that's the easy version.
I don't
We can
know
take
a
this
lot
a
about
lot
this
further,
foam.
we can
I
get
talked to
a
Quasar
lot
and Dino
more
Chess a
money
good
out of
amount about it.
So let's get to
Got
it.
as much information as I
This farm
could,
here
but
was
like,
built by Quasar directly, and they just sent me the world file. To start with, the For the Worthy seed increases the spawn cap, so we're doing this on that.
you know, somebody has an issue with the
I'm
farm,
actually
it
using
doesn't
10
work.
minion slots. This can be
I
done
can
post
try to
Tornado with
troubleshoot,
Summoning
but
Potion,
like,
and pumpkin
I
with Summon
didn't
Buffs, or
make
post
it.
Moonlord with no
I
Summoning Potion. If you haven't noticed, I'm avoiding potions.
I
because
don't
this is, at its
know
core, an AFK
why
farm.
these things are
You
happening.
could
I can
be
make a
fast with
guess,
summoning
like, if you
potions, but
have
that's not
another
something
enemy
that's
spawning,
AFK.
chances are
Be
that
careful not to
there's
buff your
either
minion
a
damage
block
too
within
high,
range
as
that
long as
things
the
can
vampire
spawn on,
fights
or
you
you
do
didn't
less
properly
damage,
cover
you
your
should be
spawning
fine.
platform with
Rather than a
walls, or
quarter-second
if you're not
timer,
getting
there are
enough
2
money,
dummy engines
I can make
rapidly
a
activate the
guess
trap,
as to
place the
why,
sand
but
signal
like,
to the
teleporters much more frequently.
A third dummy engine activates one of the teleporters again to avoid accidental teleporting of spiders backwards.
Much easier to troubleshoot the invincibility engine, invincibility machine. That's usually the shockingly common one is people putting on wings when they try to go into the invincibility machine, which obviously cancels fall damage.
Run for a couple minutes to stabilize the spider spawns and then get the timer started. And immediately it is off to an unbelievable start. In just 1 minute, I already have over 10 platinum coins, and the pace just doesn't let up. By the 10-minute mark, I have over 102 platinum. That is the best possible money farm.
Yeah, very good, very good. Not best possible. It's good. It's good.
Efficient.
I don't.
You will never be short of money for reforging. 30 seconds in this thing gives you enough money to buy a companion cube. 10 seconds for a Clintaminator. If you got a coin gun, which is fairly likely considering that you found for a lucky coin, you could easily keep it supplied with platinum coins, which makes an unbelievably powerful weapon. Seriously, I highly recommend.
Oh yeah, coin gun's busted with a good platinum coin
because
farm.
it will annihilate pretty much every boss in the game. 10 platinum every minute. It just doesn't get better than that. I have a confession to make. I did something terrible last week, something that's been tearing me apart inside ever since. On the last day of the Steam
I like
Winter
this
Sale,
video a
I went
lot.
to the store and sorted by the cheapest games available. And I bought 28 games for about a quarter each. Now you might be thinking, ah, cool, 28 games, you got some good stuff on sale, huh? No. No. Flying Kitty. This is just fucking Flappy Bird with a cat. Bum ba-dum 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 bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum 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 bum. What? Get back here! What? Get back here!
Also,
Why is my
fun fact about this video that probably isn't immediately obvious. All of this dialogue is recorded after the fact. I didn't do any of this in the actual recording. I recorded the game and then wrote a script and then recorded everything about it after the fact.
bike driving off by itself again? Beep beep! That's what you get for not buying a dash cam. Good luck explaining this to your insurance.
That was Mike the Cat, yeah.
They kidnapped my family, made me drive these logs around. I can't take it anymore, man. I
Can you
can't.
turn on the video and also turn on
No,
captions? I mean, I can turn on captions, but they're auto-generated captions. I can turn it down, though.
Why? There's not even like a failing message. It just instantly cuts away when you die. Going 44 on a 40. No insurance. Arrest him. 41. Arrest him. 61. You can go. 34 miles per hour in a 40 zone. Spike him. They got kids on board. Arrest those kids too. Oh my god, this is that game from that shitty mobile game ad. Oh my god, this hurts to play. Oh god. Oh. This game has a ton of fake reviews on Steam, which is so weird to me. Like, this game is obviously complete trash. Why even bother with the fake reviews? Windows Defender Firewall has blocked access to this game. Some of you might be wondering what happens with the money you give me if you're like a member on YouTube or you donate to me during live streams. This is where that money goes. Oh, it's spooky time. It's spooky time. Oh, I'm spooked. What? This is what you get for not eating free-range eggs, you bastards. There he is. It's Tommy. Alright, kill him. Kill him. Oh, fuck. I lost my hooker. Tommy, please stop. Tommy. Oh, God, the boat is sinking. Get over here, Tommy. I got a musket with your name on it, Tommy. Tommy! Tommy! Cactus simulator. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, yeah, it's a cactus simulator. Oh, fuck, it's math time. 6. 7. 4. Hey, you're finally awoke.
God, I'm thinking of this because I really set this up in a, spoiler alert, I really set this up in a way that makes it sound like these are just clips taken from things. I did a bunch of different takes of all these lines, and I'm just remembering myself, like, sitting there, because when I record things, I put a blanket over my head, a thick blanket, to, like, soundproof, so there's not a weird echo on my microphone, and I probably taped a lot of these lines, like, 10 or 20 times to get one that I liked.
Is that a rocket launcher? Hold on. Oh, fuck. fuck, no, oh god, no! I spent like 15 minutes getting here! Rest in peace, Frog. Rest in peace. This game has no audio. Why are there settings for it? This doesn't feel like I'm controlling a snake, it feels like I'm controlling a passenger train. And everyone on board is screaming and pleading for their life while I'm systematically murdering them for points. And I'm not picking up more food for the snake, I'm picking up more passengers on the train, and I keep running them into more and more blocks to get more points. Just for the points, all that matters is the points, I don't care about their lives, I want the points. Why is this alien shooting at these wildlife creatures? I don't want to kill wolves. Why am I a fish now? What?
Hello, and
Oh wow, this game has voice acting.
the most awesome game.
Was only a flesh wound.
Wait, this is actually, like, kind of good voice acting. For a game that costs $0.25, this is not bad voice acting. Okay, who the fuck are these two? You've got the stereotypical caveman, the disco dude, the gangster, the surfer, the yeti thing, and then whatever the hell these two are.
To infinity.
And a little bit further.
Oh god, the voice acting was good. The guy's voice isn't that bad, it sounds like he's narrating a top 10 video, but oh god.
Whee!
What the fuck
You
was that
fat
wee?
boy.
That is the weakest, most pathetic wee I have ever heard. Somebody's holding a gun to this woman's head and telling her to scream into the microphone excitedly. Her fucking family is gonna get murdered if she doesn't do it.
Whee!
She did it again! Okay, Fish Story is just an incredible name. Wait, this is by the same person as the Alien game. Oh shit, the music is kicking in? Why is this music actually good? God damn. Local fish just vibes while eating fruit and fighting aliens. 10 out of 10 game. Okay,
Hey,
Fish Story
Drover.
gourmet puzzle. My expectations are high. Oh, this is different. What the fuck? This is a matching game? Where were the fish? What? This doesn't have anything to do with Fish Story. You know, sometimes I question the choices that I made in life. I wonder what went wrong, what led me to be some sort of spaceship inside of a woman shooting at sperm to kill them before they fertilize an egg. Okay, so Bloons Tower Defense 6 was a little bit expensive, but this has two of the same words in the name, so it's similar enough. What does this game have to do with space? Why is this happening? Why are there goblins shooting at random armored people? Why is that guy smiling so happily? Where is the plot, the storyline? This game is unplayable. 0 out of 10 needs more anime titties. Okay, toothy history, dinosaurs, hell yeah. Wow, this is awful. The collision here is incredibly bad. I die from just barely scraping these. I can hover completely in midair. I mean, it gets points for including dinosaurs, but this is absolute shit. Apparently the dev didn't code a kill box for the floor, so if you fall down here, you just fall forever. There's something familiar about this. I can't quite put my finger on it, though. You know what it is? This game needs a sexy evil twin. That's what this needs. Alright, beat the moles. Beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him. Fuck, I missed one. Okay, Color Millions. I have high hopes for this game. This looks cool. What? I cannot figure out how this game works. I got Steam items as drops for playing? I'm supposed to trade the paint with other players? What? I can't figure this out, and that makes me kind of sad, because this looked cool. And the YouTube channel linked in the game doesn't have a tutorial either. I can't tell what the fuck is going on here. Babe, wake up! Anime update for Doom just dropped. Oh, God. Last tenant's profile. Hope it won't like last time. Huh? Ah. You are... Hi, my name is Lan. Are you the landlord? Yeah, just call me Yan. Nice to meet you. Seems that's the right person. We must get along. Is that a threat? What? Continue. Oh my god, these games physically hurt me to play. There aren't even any jokes to be made. There's nothing funny going on. It's just... I feel defeated. Oh fuck yeah, it's Terrier time. Oh shit, we got puppies, we got rock music. Eat shit. Mission failed? God damn it. Oh my god, the texture stretching. These bombs are at negative 53 seconds and negative 7 seconds. What? When do these things fuck? No, eat the meat, eat the meat, eat the meat, eat the meat.
Yo, dance pad sport.
Get that meat. Nice, okay.
I say yo, dance pad sport, dude. Fuck dance pad sport.
Eat it. What? It's inside of me. This creature is gonna be 99% spikes. You know what? It's a good idea. Yeah. And you know
This
what?
one's a bit quieter. I'll turn it up a little.
Being small, fuck being tiny. Okay? We are massive. We are just gargantuan. We have a gigantic ass. Look at him wiggle. Okay, I can kill this one. Eat spike node. No. Got him. He's just sitting here vibing, but he needs to be sitting there getting meat. Yeah, whoa. Meat. Get over here. Look at this wiggling piece of meat. Got him. You guys ask questions like I have plans. I don't have plans. I don't think. I just fawn. Stop telling me to mate. Mating to reproduce is for losers. I just want meat. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Oh, look at him shake his ass. God damn, look at that ass. Oh. What is that? What is it? It doesn't like me. Pew poison scary. Oh, I made that. Oh, what is that over there? Yeah, it's the Moonlord. The Moonlord's over there. And there are Skyrim cows over there. I'm scared of those Moonlords. The aggro. What is that? The wall of flesh? All these controls for a meme game where I create a fruit of cranberry. Okay, do you have a problem with fruitinatis and cranberries? Because I think those are some of the best things in life. Okay, it's combining the two best things. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, there we go. Look at those the balls. You can see the balls between the legs there. What is that? What is that? What are all of these things? Hang on. Green candy cane. And
And I remember I had to go through like EA like online support to get a verified Spore account in order to access like the online Spore
fuck no. No. Absolutely not.
like downloads that other people had made. Took like 2 or 3 hours.
No. They're content with me. They don't hate me or anything. Well, what do you mean? What are these questions? I don't... The NPCs get randomly generated every time you play the game. Oh, game crashed. Okay. did not save a single time. I just don't want to play Spore anymore now. Elden Beast, Alan Ultimate, Todd Howard, a Lobster, a Crab, a Shiny Lickitung, Pack Hornet, Rabbit Miku, Gandalf the Grey, Tribal Meowku, Meowku, Mud Crab, Nightmare Kingdom, Luigi, Guaro, Dragonite, Ornstein, Lucario, Minecraft Steve, Falmer, Argonian, Khajiit, Ashonis, Battered Fish. Oh, these are all max as shit.
Okay.
Maybe I just take these 6 and go fuck up better than 5.
We've done 1,000 damage today. Hey, Wuya.
I'll leave them alone for now. Bye, everyone. Yeah, Spore is very scuffed, and while it was fun during the cell and the creature stage, up to a point, it got old very quickly, and it really wasn't something I felt like continuing to do. Help me. You thought rainy days were a drag? Wait till I see it raining slime? So you just want me to sit here and wait until it rains slime, guide? You want me to sit in this house and wait? Imagine
Only about 200 days left.
a little boy on Christmas morning, and you just got Terraria as a game. Let's say you're little Timmy. And little Timmy has never played Terraria before. In fact, little Timmy has barely ever played a video game before. He knows nothing about the game, he knows nothing about what's going on, and he also doesn't know that the wiki exists. All that Timmy knows is that he spawns in with an NPC called the Guide, and he can ask the Guide for help. And the Guide's gonna tell him what to do. Yes, I'm going to roleplay as a 5-year-old. Once you have a wooden sword, you might try to gather some gel from the slimes. Combine wood and gel to make a torch. Okay. No, this is the copper short sword. We need the wooden sword, because that's what he told us to fight the slimes with.
I don't like that
I
part.
should do some mining to find metal ore. You can craft very useful things with it. Alright, I got you. Let's do some mining. God, the guy didn't warn us about this one. I don't know how to deal with water. Oh, there's a slime, but the guide taught us how to deal with slimes. We need to use our wooden sword. Oh, but what the hell is this? What does a 5-year-old do in this situation? Because he sees something, but the guy didn't tell him what it is. Try to break it with a pickaxe for 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I can't mine it. Well, the thing is, you say that he wouldn't spot the ore, except for the fact that he's a 5-year-old, so naturally he's played Minecraft. And
Alright, Pumiko. It went well.
That stone exists in Minecraft. I said
Pretty
said he hadn't
uncomfortable,
played many
'cause
video
laser
games.
hair removal on the
Say
face
He's never played a video game before. Of course he's played Minecraft.
is, not pleasant. But it's a short
Consider the
appointment.
possibility of the
Not
guy
much hair on my
dying.
face.
Oh, okay, guide's going for a trip. Hang on. No, we need to go get advice from the guide. We can try to go in the hole. Didn't work. He finds a magic mirror, and then immediately uses it, because he doesn't know what it does. And then forgets the rest of the chest exists.
Is my damage goal?
Mine
I don't
this
have one.
stuff. Ow. Ow.
I mean, at least
Guide, you told me
2,000.
about this shit. What the fuck? Oh. What are these things? Ow, what the Ow, ow! Oh. Timmy's starting to put 2 and 2 together. The guide told him that he could use a hammer to interact with walls. He doesn't know that walls are craftable. Nobody told him he could craft walls. And so as far as Timmy is concerned, this is how you obtain walls. It's equipable.
I love the confident assumption of, I didn't remember the guide told me something, so obviously the guide didn't tell it to me.
I don't know how this shit works.
My favorite part about these streams was pissing people off that thought I was like playing the game seriously,
Pants.
and you were like
Accessory?
yelling at me to equip things.
Maybe the band is an accessory? It doesn't say it's an accessory. It says it's a material. You should prove yourself by defeating a strong monster. Hold on. Guide, you're giving me way too much info here. Hang on to any bombs? You met a stylist? Ever caught a strange fish? There's a fishing master? There's some
Version start
special
playing
plans
Terraria.
to dye things?
The
Sand
second Christmas
golfer?
update. 1.2.2, I
What?
think.
Why? Mom! Mom, Mom? What? After spending a minute or two trying to mine here, he's gonna... Oh, no! No! No, spider, no! Timmy at this point starts to cry and rage quits the game. I can make a grappling hook from a hook and 3 chains. Skeletons found deep underground usually carry hooks, and chains can be made from iron bars or lead bars. Okay. We go find skeletons.
Skeletons.
Yeah! Diamond! Like Minecraft. Minecraft diamond. Timmy's a 5-year-old. And he thinks the whoopee cushion is funny. No. No. No.
Remember
Why am I so
1.1.6299? Is that a like console or mobile build?
Look, I don't know where. Well, Timmy's gonna see that he can make tin chainmail. So hell yeah, he's making that. And he remembers that there was a helmet slot that he could put things in. Look at him go. There's this guy who joined my Discord server and who keeps sending me DMs on Discord and just keeps repeating like balls in your jaw.
This guy eventually
over
stopped.
and over again. Like,
Took a
balls
long
don't
time.
itch you in a game? No. Yours do? Oh, chest! Chest! What? Timmy is a 5-year-old.
Mobile?
So
Yeah.
magic weapons are extremely appealing to him. This speaks volumes about the types of people that like magic weapons. God, this backpack just makes Timmy immortal. I mean, he can't die. Along with the huge amount of defense that he's getting from his armor. Oh! This must be one of the creatures that the guide mentioned underground. Yeah, that's right. There was a girl. He talked about a girl that went exploring underground and then disappeared. Like the stylist? Was that? I think he said it was the stylist.
Dog is acting asleep, and I can see that he's not actually asleep. Are you going to let him believe that you believe he's asleep? Or are you gonna call him on his bluff?
Whoa. Ancient iron helmet? Bro, fucking equip the hook, you're making me mad. Bone sword? There we go. Okay, fucking finally. Jesus, that took forever. Whatever. What's next? Hang up any banners you earn from defeating foes, as they will help you in future combat with that creature. Alright, we got our skeleton banner. Bam. Any skeletons on the surface, they're gonna get fucked up. Crimson hearts can usually be found in the chasms around crimson areas. Smashing too many will unleash the brain of Cthulhu. Defeating this foe may cause meteors to fall out of the sky.
See, sometimes the guide gets extremely specific.
Your current equipment simply won't do. You need to make better armor. Okay. Oh my god.
And sometimes he's like, ah, yeah. Mushrooms exist.
Ooh, seeds. Nice. Let's plant those. There's crimson under my house. Why would the game have given me crimson seeds if they didn't want me to plant it? Wow, would you look at that? A meteorite, just like the guide said. B-gun? B-gun. Like I said earlier, I'm playing as a 5-year-old, so I like magic weapons. What is this?
One of my vanity items.
What is this?
Ox's aviators, and looks like that's it.
What? The shoot it. I see. Who's that? Can I kill her? My gun doesn't work. It's immune to bullets. I must have to stab her. Give me a key. Scooby? It's Scooby-Doo!
It's the subtype for Zenith? What?
Yo, it's Scooby!
What does that sentence mean?
What's new, Scooby-Doo? Bone wand.
Reforge?
A magic weapon? Consumes bone? I don't know, I just like it. Maybe I can fish with her? Maybe. Oh, maybe she's fishing.
Legendary. Legendary is the best for
Maybe
Zenith.
she's fishing bait. Hang on. I'm gonna get water. Can I, maybe I can like pour a potion on top of. No. Can I bone her? No. Oh, maybe I can use the bone.
How rare is that one?
To maybe-
Every modifier has
Like,
equal
okay.
rarity.
Like, okay,
At the Goblin
I pulled out the
Tinkerer.
bone wand, right? It's got this thing. This
I think items have a bias to have positive modifiers when first made,
oh, I boned her.
but I think from the Tinker everything is equal.
Oh, it's fire.
Uh,
Oh, okay. I have to use my water. Okay. Ah.
attack speed reforged doesn't affect the Zenith.
I see. It gave me the bone wands I needed to
No, but legendary still provides the most damage and crit chance. Or at the very least, it's equal to godly and demonic, but I think it provides better
Someone's rope
Um,
snakes.
better DPS.
Oh. Holy shit! This thing is powerful. Get him, snakes.
Use Shimmer for free reforge? Yeah, you can Shimmer forge it.
Get him. Oh, a Mandibule blade. Hang on. Let me try that.
I'd recommend a treasure magnet, so you pick up all the items, because the Zenith is going to drop,
Dude, the Mandibule.
what, 11 swords? And they're not all going to be in pickup range, so if you increase your
it's-
pickup
it's-
range, it
it's
should
the
help
Mandibule
be able to
blade, like
reforge them
Beyblade.
faster.
Timmy knows what Beyblades are. Aha! I can use the bone wand. That's it. That's it. That's why the guide told us to do it now. Is because now that we got the bone wand from the dungeon, we can use the bone wand to trap those cactus, and they can't hurt us now. Okay, Mandibule blade, save me. Look at how good this thing is. Normally, I try to teach you all about the.
Yeah, Zenith a week ago, least favorite thing you ever done.
Ask Dale about that.
I-
That's a good idea. Because if I take this.
If you don't have any of the Zenith pieces, you haven't collected any of them over the course of the game, it can be kind of annoying to get from scratch.
I'll have access to all the elements.
Usually, especially if you're playing melee, you'll have a lot of the pieces already, so it's not too much of a grind.
About his life. He's been through some shit. Okay. He lived on the streets. You don't know what that does to a person. You don't know the things.
So I'm not only Moonlord even possible.
These do have, like,
I mean, we're doing it.
What is that?
I got Trust Cat.
Oh, I think I know what happened. I think I know what happened.
If it's possible, we're going to do it. I don't see any reason it wouldn't be possible.
Because I have
Do you?
the bone wand now.
You can get Horseman's
I've
Blade?
befriended
Fair.
skeletons.
That
That guy looks friendly.
if you have the other swords, I would just use the
As
Star
long as I have
Wrath,
the bone wand, I can befriend these guys.
and then just try to
You know, you could get it, but
kick
in
ass
the
in
game,
Pumpkin Moon until you
if
get
have
one.
The bone wands. There'd be no way to avoid this lava.
And if we haven't messed up in like the
No.
15 hours we've been fighting him or something,
Ah!
16 hours, I don't think it's very likely we're gonna mess up at any
No.
point during the fight.
No. With no
He
guide,
heals and you
I
assume
just
Lawnmower
go
does too
to
little
whatever NPC I can find.
damage to outdo the healing leech. You do not need
The only kind of wood you would bother dying is rich
Okay.
mahogany. Okay, I won't die anything.
let me just start from scratch. I think you're misunderstanding how the Moonlord's healing mechanic works. Yes, the Moonlord does spawn a healing leech that flies back to him, but there are several prerequisites that he needs to achieve before he can spawn that leech. And even if he does spawn the leech, you can despawn it rather than kill it.
The world of this criminal.
So there are numerous ways you can avoid having the Moonlord heal at all.
I should even say we should.
The healing leech only spawns when his tongue, about to fly out,
He doesn't have a choice.
hits you it applies the Moonbite debuff, it is still out, and you are near it. If one of those things is not true,
Water and gunshots.
it won't spawn a
Let's
leech.
just control gravity. This seems OP.
So like right here,
Can just control
tongue doesn't hit us, never spawns a leech. If the tongue did hit us, it wouldn't matter because we're nowhere near the tongue. The leeches that are spawned,
gravity control. I can fuck.
are treated as normal enemies, not as part of the Moonlord. They do not teleport with him when he goes a distance away, and they despawn like normal enemies. They don't travel with him, and they can't exist for a long distance off screen. So if you just teleport a long distance away before they get back to him, they're going to despawn. Sarath on your second Moonlord kill and Miami on your second. It's actually not... Since they doubled the Moonlord drop rates, or rather, they made the Moonlord drop 2 items every time you kill him instead of 1 item, it's significantly easier to get the Zenith.
Okay. Oh, that's a big sword. The tortured soul down in the underworld looks familiar. Have you tried?
So it does help out a lot when trying to grind it.
What? No. Like, I remember there was like the yo-yo guy.
But yeah, we've been doing this for, at this point, what, 15 hours? Something like that? If it wasn't possible to avoid his healing, we would not have gotten this far.
Didn't have a yo-yo guy come up to your school and like do a bunch of tricks with yo-yos, and then like they gave you flyers to like buy yo-yos. The yo-yo man. There was the snake man too. Did you guys have the snake man come?
I'm going to a reptile expo next weekend.
Snake. Capitalism. Go tell Maurice to stop offering to pay you with ammo.
Biggest struggle for you to get Zenith was Copper Shortsword.
Maurice.
You had to hunt a random chest for
He
bows.
said to stop offering.
That's not how that
Saw a
works.
treasure map floating around in the ocean once, but a shark ate
Like,
I don't have to exclude
if your world was a tin world,
sharks are one of
you're not going to get copper bows in a chest. That's not possible. A world will only spawn the metal type that is in that world. It's impossible to get copper bows in a chest in a tin world.
fire
You'd have to
Super
use an extractinator, get things from a slime, get things from crates, or shimmer
I've
tin,
said this before.
or higher tier metals to
I
get
think the
copper.
guide is
And the easy answer is not to make another world, it's to make a new character with no items, and then put that character in the world, and then just take the copper shortsword on them. Takes like 30 seconds.
the flare gun is not even a ranged weapon. You think someone did flare gun only? Yeah, me. I did that.
I do like when things like that happen. Somebody comes into a stream and is like, oh yeah, I think somebody did this challenge that you're talking about. Yeah, me, I did that.
There we go.
Used to be the case before you were getting platinum in a golden world. When is before?
He told us to wait until it was ranged.
It's not the case now. It certainly wasn't the case in 1.4 after the Zenith came out.
Look at that on. Mom, listen. The gay porn in my search history was.
If you got it at that
not
point,
actually
you
gay. Come on.
misremembered.
I love woman.
You would have gotten it from a crate, a slime, or the extractinator, and might have misattributed it to getting it from a
I'm just learning what
chest,
gay people
but
like so I can
in 1.4 onward, you could not
avoid
get.
so I can sense
I'm pretty sure for a long time before that as well, but certainly at that point in time, that was not possible.
for $1 name a woman. Easy. Felix Argyle. What next?
Yeah, I don't have a strong enough recollection to make a statement on things before then, but certainly by the time the Zenith was added. If you spent your time trying to obtain a copper shortsword by looking in chests in a tin world, that would explain why it was so difficult to find, because that's literally impossible.
Well, okay. He didn't say we had to keep trying to fight Doomfish Run. He just told us to try to use it as bait. And we did try to use it as bait. For casually playing Master Mode, get fixed not to make video please fun for you. Why is it fun? What? I think get fixed boy sucks. I agree. I do love a good challenge, Jackman. I just don't think
Terrorblade is better than Zenith?
that would be my.
Oh, the Zenith say Terrorblade is the best? No. No, definitely not. Terrorblade's not even the best sword. I'm sorry, Flying Dragon kicks the Terrorblade's ass.
In terms of well-designed fun.
You didn't trash it, you just played Journey and never got it. Ah, that makes sense.
Get fixed boy playthrough. Yeah, the one thing you get out of Get Fixed Boy that's very nice is you have the...
No, Flying Dragon is way better than Terrorblade. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you. Flying Dragon kicks the Terrorblade's ass.
And that is really nice.
Yes, the sword that
Timmy learned
Betsy
how to-
drops
Oh, no, this isn't Timmy.
things.
This is Timmy going in his brother's world to see how many death counts he had.
If you have not used the Flying Dragon, it absolutely kicks ass. Not Terrorblade, not the best. Flying Dragon.
Why was he doing that? Why am I doing this to myself? Foxy, you make it sound like it's a bad thing.
Oh, Dance Pad Hollow Knight.
Like, I get to do this if I'm doing this. I get to...
Couldn't beat Betsy. That's fair, especially if you're doing solo. The Old One's Army and Betsy can be pretty rough.
I've got like 200 hours now. I've beaten it maybe like 4 or 5 times. Oh, wait, there's an enemy here. Right, okay. Hang on, we can do this. We can do this. Get back here. Yep. There we go. Nice. Okay.
Okay, I can shoot through walls, not as stylish.
Fuck. Get up here.
I mean, like, yes, it doesn't have the cool green aesthetic and, like, rework thing that the Terrorblade had, but, like, it kicks ass.
Admitted defeat. Look at him. I think we just take the bottom. I like the bottom. It's nice in game, too. Damn, he's so slow, man. I'm too used to... So fucking slow. Because I have to go through this whole... What the fuck? What? I just couldn't control all the loads I was shooting. Of spirit juice. Boss, not as hard as I am. I mean, like, I'm difficult to fight. Because I'm a good gamer. Look. She seems fine with us now. Can we talk? Do you want to, like... You know, I'm not doing
To get Zenith, you made a new world and played from scratch. That's the first time you saw my channel with how to cheese every boss video when looking for tips.
I mean, if you don't want anything serious, we can go to, like, Wendy's.
How did that get you there?
Right? Or we could get to, like...
Were you looking at, like,
factory nearby,
cheesing, like, Plantera or something? Oh.
Or, you know, we could just order a pizza, you know, stay
Cheesing
in, watch a
Moonlord?
movie or something.
The Zenith things,
Any,
the cheeses for those bosses, were not
What am I doing wrong?
the easiest to replicate. Those, you know, Plantera, Moonlord, those ones were considerably more work than something like Queen. Although I guess Queen Bee Beekeeper is the Zenith sword. And the Queen Bee cheese is fantastic. I love that one. Hardest boss was Golem? Interesting. Pro tip for Golem. Melee tank builds with the Terrorblade absolutely annihilate Golem.
Damn it.
You stack a bunch of defense, you can just stand on top of Golem, give 0 fucks on pretty much any difficulty.
He got it.
And just out DPS him.
How do you prove your innocence? You can't.
Hey, Cloxy. How you doing?
Nobody's innocent. You just haven't committed the crime yet. Like, everything about this boss is just extremely satisfying. And fun.
I'm doing pretty well. Bit tired. One of the things I like about getting my laser hair removal appointments is part 8 of Lawnmower only. Oh, it's part 8 of the Moonlord, Steph. No.
Yes, I agree. Soul Sand is a very sad place.
We're on part 8 of the Moonlord.
These enemies suck.
Granted, we've only been streaming for like,
It's sad being
you know, 2 or 3 hours at a time.
upslash these guys.
Setting up one-tick boss kills to farm Zenith components. The Cheese All Bosses video did not include one-tick boss kills. I don't like one-tick boss kills.
Fucking die. He died.
And there aren't that many of them left by the time I had made that video.
Oh no, it's short stay. What the fuck do you mean it? Oh no, Ivy.
A lot of them had gotten patched. You know, bees, hornets. Oh, sorry, bees, bunnies. You know, you still got
Fuck.
jousting lances,
Why is there a lip there? Why is there a lip there?
some other things, but
This room.
most of them got patched.
Especially when being like unable to kill these guys.
Angry mapping noises. Is out a lot of what Mappy does. I haven't watched too many of their videos. I watched the Money Farm video, because it was based on, well, related to the Money Farm video that I had made.
Okay.
Not
Made it
based
again.
on it, strictly
Thorns of
speaking.
agony? You can't even beat this with your hands.
And,
There are a lot of things
I
to
think
beat
the
with your hands.
Dioclops cheese one, because I was interested. I struggled a lot with coming up with the Dioclops cheese.
I just can't afford to fuck this up.
And I didn't use Mappy's cheese. I was just curious as to what they had done. And I think I got the idea of using minecarts from that. Because I think an integral part of the projectile limit cheese for cheesing Dioclops that I had made was using minecarts to damage him. Because I was struggling to find a way to damage Dioclops. Made a collection of one-tick kills for every boss. You can't one-tick the Moonlord, can you? Unless you, like, do an exploit to,
Okay, well,
like, only have his core spawn
as I
and
said,
ignore
they're
the other
trying to hit me,
spawns.
like 3 or 4 times in a row and completely miss any.
Because there'd have to be at least a
Thorns of
tick that
agony.
goes by
I
between
have one
his
HP.
top eye and hands and then his
Respect
core
for the game
spawning,
won't
right?
go any
2
higher.
ticks, yeah.
Okay, well, what about your respect for me as like chocolatier or like carpenter?
2 or 3,
Is there room
yeah.
to improve there? Oh, you think right? You wouldn't be able to stream in underwear? This isn't underwear. These are shorts. No, these are not boxers. These are shorts.
Yeah,
Look, they're
I remember there was a point in time a little while ago.
not.
I tend not to watch other people's content, even if I know that it's good or interesting content. For example, Mappy stuff, because I don't like it creatively. Like, I wouldn't want to watch something that Mappy makes and then go, oh, okay, I can do that. Or I could, like, you know, take inspiration from this idea or, like, use this concept that they came up with. Because I feel like creatively, that's not something I enjoy mentally. I know there was a point in time I've seen the new infinite speed glitch with glitch chests. No, I also don't really care. You know, no offense to the people that made it, just, you know, being blunt there. I'm not that interested.
Got him. I can't believe Grim just like pawns off his kid on us as a like we're a baby.
There was a point in time where people kept sending me some, like, spreadsheet of speedrun tricks for Terraria.
Like, he makes
And I
us
kept
feel
trying to
like
deflect it as, like,
he's
I'm
not
not really
like
interested or I don't really want to
babysit.
look at it. And then I kept getting people sending it to me.
pawns off his
And I
kid,
had to, like, very
goes
straightforward just
away,
go like,
and he,
hey,
like,
I
moves out
don't
fancy
want
and is
this.
doing
I
his
don't want to
actions.
read it. I don't want to look at it. It's going to diminish my enjoyment of the game to just look through, see a bunch of speedrun tricks, and then just constantly thereafter go, okay, I know the optimal way to do this. Do I choose to do it optimally or not? I would rather not know that and then just go through the process of discovery or creativity or just playing things the way that I want to play them. And I felt like that was something that a lot of people struggled to understand. Speed means damage with jousting lenses, yeah. Similarly, like, while I'm aware of the Bass Statue transmutation glitch, I've never actually watched the video or really have much knowledge on it at all. I just know that it's a thing that exists. I tend to just completely
Look at what
ignore
he's doing.
things
Grim,
that
you're talking shit. You see what he's doing? Yeah, I know, Cynthia.
would give me information that I wouldn't want. And I feel like most information
Destroyed that
or
thing before it came to me.
seeing things that other people do is something that I don't like. That's why I don't watch a lot of YouTubers, and I especially don't watch YouTubers that are active in things that I do. Which I know is a sentiment that's
You guys are talking mad shit for somebody.
not uncommon among a lot of, like, creatively inclined people. Like, I know a lot of, like, musical artists won't listen to, you know, other artists who make music within their genre because it's just going to give them, whether they want to accept it or not, it's going to influence or inspire them or change what they're doing in some way. Psycho Knife is really cool. I do like Psycho Knife a lot. My favorite weapon is the Phoenix Blaster, though.
I think take off my sweatshirt. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I don't really watch, or really want to engage with a lot of... I say engage. Like, this is one of the reasons that I didn't really want to join the Terraria YouTuber thing, is because I don't want to know what other people are doing because I don't want to be influenced by people in a positive or negative way. I don't know if that makes very much sense. And, like, nothing wrong with hanging out or getting to know people, but I feel like particularly regarding watching people's content, that's something that I really don't like doing. I want to say unbiased. Basically, yeah.
I'm sweating quite a bit now.
Creatively, I could not...
No, not the can of Monster Energy.
I would not have fun streaming or making videos if I did not feel like... If I felt like I was creatively biased, or creatively... felt like I was just copying what other people are doing, or wasn't being original, or things like that.
There was somebody who, a little while ago...
Yeah, I love Phoenix Blaster only.
posted a comment on a video, that was like, I remind
Rainbow
you
Rod
of
is
a
cool.
less psychotic version of Germa, and then when I put the Gamespad video out, they left another comment that was, you no longer remind me of a less psychotic version of Germa, you are equally as psychotic as Germa. Let's just be sure to dash this time. This is the station, right? This is the place. Fuck, man! God, I fucking hate Deep Nest. Looks more cute if it's a low hip.
Yeah, I can tell that, like, I've been inspired by, you know, the YouTubers I have watched, particularly when I was younger, you know,
I'm short. I'm very long.
15, 16 years old, you know, that sort of age range. I can definitely see in my sense of humor, my style of doing things, certain people that I've been inspired by. And it's not a bad thing, necessarily. Like, I enjoy the content, enjoyed the content of the people that
I wasn't thinking about what Peachy was
shaped a
saying
lot
in
of
terms
what I've done in a lot of ways, but, like,
I was thinking
I
that
don't
there was something
want
in here that was called
to
CM,
feel like...
and I was looking around like what could be CM, like something in my periphery that was being abbreviated to CM. Okay, look, you guys might be slightly taller than me, alright, but you know.
YouTube players banish you to 240p ROM, and you get 240 30 FPS regardless of what you... Damn.
I don't know if that's supposed to be her or
Internet issues?
that makes more feel.
Yeah, see a pink mic. Like the obvious one, when I was like,
Figure out what that means.
you know, back in like 2013, 2014, 2015, I was into TF2 a lot. I watched a lot of like German 985, which
Please,
I get a lot of people telling me that I either
scaring the kids.
sound like or am psychotic like Germa. And that's not a bad thing.
Are they afraid?
But like, I can very clearly tell that because, you know, I've engaged with other people's content, whether I want to or not, I am influenced by it. I do, to an extent, you know, find things, oh, that's funny. I can,
Die, man.
you know, take inspiration from that and do things like that. You're 30 ping on this game, so you have no idea why YouTube is punishing you.
This fucking guy.
Or like watching YouTubers that did like challenge runs and things.
Okay, he's
Like,
dead. He's dead. Whatever.
it's genuinely a conscious decision, to an extent, where I explicitly try not to do just the same challenges or runs or things that are directly inspired by challenges or runs that I've seen other people do as like original ideas, because I'd rather come up with my own ideas rather than just trying to take the cop out of like, oh, this guy did this, and therefore I could do it.
What?
They have exploits and glitches, and that's where you asked for it, so it's infinite speed glitch. I like finding exploits and glitches. I don't care that much about using exploits and glitches that I didn't myself find. I enjoy the creative aspect of breaking games. I don't care too much for just learning how other people break games and then emulating that. You watch other people's videos where you try to surf from content related to what you do. Yeah, but like, even if they're not doing what I do, there's still a degree of like,
Your cops look fit back muscles.
personality, comedy, punchline, emulation. And I can see it in a lot of things that I do. I can see things that are, to me, very clearly inspired by other people. And I don't always dislike it because, I mean, it's funny. It's a good punchline. It's a good delivery. It's a good joke. But it doesn't feel original to me. It feels secondhand. Even if
But then I don't know what that means. What does it mean that they're sharp?
it's something that
cute little sharp balls.
I could have come to myself organically without watching somebody else first. The fact that I know it's like to an extent taken or inspired by something else makes it feel very different mentally, making things like that.
This is what we need.
That's part of why I basically never do research for things before I start a run. And I'll just walk up and find a way to do something as I do it. Like a lot of like the setups that I make for fighting bosses. Researching it ahead of time basically means looking at what other people have done as like inspiration for how to do it yourself. And I don't want to do that. I can figure it out. I don't need to see what other people do.
Malkoth decides to walk into a corner and he's dead. Like, it's just RNG. He decides to walk in the corner, he dies. God, I'm watching Cloth. Holy shit. She is so...
Yeah, I'm sure you can tell by watching a lot of the streams that I've done. Particularly regarding,
I wouldn't say that I'm
glitchier games. Like, I love glitching and breaking games. Or looking for the limits of what a game will allow me to do.
Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought.
But I like experimenting with that. I don't like just seeing what somebody else does and then emulating that. That's why, bringing this back to the speedrunning thing, that whole speedrunning document regarding, like, Terraria exploits that people like to use, like, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know how other people break the game. I want to figure out myself how to break the game. Like, I don't care if there's a particular... A good example, Vortex Pillar. The speedrun strat, and a generally very effective strat, is to just dig a hole in the ground and put a gap above your head, and then literally nothing in the Vortex Pillar can damage you. But that's not fun if you don't discover it yourself. You know, I had a lot more fun figuring out that you could pull a queen out and then trap the queen, and figure out ways to manipulate the queen's AI to trap her, and then farming the queen. Like, even if it's a less optimal strategy, it's more fun because it's one that I came up with. Or like the cheese all bosses things. Ways to glitch the Vortex Pillar? Yeah, you just dig a hole in the ground and then put a gap in the hole above you, and then nothing can hit you. But you can also pull an alien queen out and then just farm alien queens similar to Stardust cells and trap them. And that's my third strategy because that's the one that I came up with. Like the cheese all bosses thing, great example. Are they the best boss cheeses? No. I mean, there are better ways to cheese some of those bosses that other people have come up with. Some of those cheeses are very convoluted and weird. Some of them don't work especially well. Like the Eater of Worlds cheese, there's a better cheese regarding like the King Slime mount and just sitting underground, but that's not my cheese. That's something that somebody else came up with. That's their idea, not mine. I'm not going to put that in my video. I'm going to come up with something myself.
Because you're too good at reacting to how fast he does things.
You haven't heard of these methods before? I know a lot of things. The most annoying comment on the Cheese All Bosses video, going on this little TikTok video in the corner, that is Dancepad Hollow Knight, which is one of my older videos that we'll be watching. I was actually just putting something else there, because the Moonlord itself is very uninteresting. This was back when I beat Hollow Knight on a dance pad. Right now we're fighting Nightmare King Grim on the dance pad. And it's sped up because of the length of the fight. Thank you, Quoxy. Yeah, right now the Moonlord is at 198,149 HP, because I think it kind of covers the HP bar down there. Yeah, hey, Hadix, how you doing? What armor do I have equipped? Hollowed Mask, Valhalla Knight Chestplate, Valhalla Knight Greaves, and then for equipment, all Reforged Rewarding. I have the Shiny Stone, the Brain of Confusion, the Hero Shield, the Berserker's Glove, and the Cross Necklace. We are down an accessory slot because we didn't kill the Wall of Flesh on Expert, we only killed him on Classic. But we are on Expert difficulty.
Got him.
How many do you think the Moonlord will take in total? No idea. What's the plan to damage the core? You see that teleporter directly beneath me? Right where the core is? Use that instead of this side teleporter. Like, we just teleport to whatever part we want to damage. There's a teleporter up by the top eye, too.
Holy shit, this guy's like a fucking pervert. He just wants everyone to look at his bulge. And he gets off on this shit, like, what the fuck? And I'm just sitting there like, it's hot. I don't... Like, it's just hot. Have you ever been to, like, a beach before? Because, like...
Oh man, Radiance was fucking annoying.
It's these attacks are the worst.
I didn't actually kill Radiance when I did Dance Pad Hollow Knight. We just went for the Hollow Knight ending. Because we had already killed Nightmare King Grim. We had already done the Path of Pain by that point. I did not have killing Radiance in me.
Like, those things are insanely difficult to dodge like this. No! Fuck, I'm dead. Yeah. Genuinely, this feels like just RNG. Because if she doesn't do the horizontal nail attacks, I'm perfectly fine. If she does do those attacks, I'm completely fucked. Fucked myself over there. Because this whole thing just feels like... Does she decide to do the attack that, like, is impossible for me to dodge? If yes, then you're fucked. If not, then you're probably fine. Except given the length of the fight, it's pretty much guaranteed she's gonna do it at some point. I want to be honest, I might just kill Hollow Knight and end the game there, because I don't want to fight Radiance. This is fucking miserable. This is some of the least fun I've had fighting any boss in the game.
Air equipment in all Terraria, Master Mode items included. The Phoenix Blaster. Unless you mean accessories, in which case,
Mid-air on the fly.
Soaring Insignia.
To avoid going into the spikes on the ground there.
Soaring Insignia is my favorite accessory.
And there's an annoying-ass platforming section. And then you get past that, and there's another annoying-ass platforming section. Nightmare King Grim's the real final boss. Alright. Killed him, game over. How much more health does Hollow Knight have? I don't ever really do this. Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Are you gonna die? Oh, we're on the multiplayer streams now.
My money now, Rich. Alright, so, a little while ago, I had a sub-goal for 750 to do some multiplayer streams. And, in order to do that, I decided to make two separate worlds. One running from 9 AM to 2 PM EST, and the other one from 5 PM to 10 PM. The morning world being more accessible to Europe and Asia, and the night world for the Americas. Now, both of these worlds were on expert mode. It was before 1.4.4, and each of the worlds had only 3 days to finish. 15 hours total. And with all the chaos that's to come, there's only one question left unanswered. Which world did it better? That's for you to decide. Let's get started.
Okay, seems like everyone can join now. Make a third multiplayer video.
Okay, well, there's the first step. Oh, eucalyptus sap, hell yeah. A second eucalyptus sap. Oh, that's not it.
Maybe? I don't know.
Got him. What is this? A very ugly house. I'm disappointed. Yeah. There's none of them. You have nothing? Well, sharing is caring. I'm looting a lot of chests. Oh, damn. I really am quite fortunate, huh? Go for that crawdad, it'll probably kill you pretty quickly. He's not coming. I should do it next because I have high defense. Okay.
As we've gotten more and more people, multiplayer events have gradually gotten more and more annoying. In Terraria. I don't know.
I play with me. Oh no! Let's go.
Oh, I have a Discord notification, one sec. Oh, that was just Bismarck pinging me about something. Okay.
This is what I was concerned about. This fight is not going to succeed. I can guarantee you that this fight is not going to succeed. Don't waste wormhole potions.
I don't know. Like, I don't have that much fun with multiplayer to begin with.
Yeah, unfortunately there's...
And, like, it just gets more annoying the more people we have. And... it feels like I don't know what to do with different multiplayer worlds to make them interesting or fun for me. Like, people have given me ideas, but none of them have really been like, that's something I want to do.
You're bad? Don't worry about it. Everyone's bad. Just blame lag. It's multiplayer, so it's all the lag's fault.
I mean, I think I did a third round of multiplayer worlds.
You weren't even in the it's not a place, it's a
the one where we both did get fixed boy things. It's just, I don't know if I want to edit that into a video, because...
It's not about where you are physically, it's about where you are mentally.
It's a lot of
I assume it's something to do with multiplayer.
work to look through them, and then, like, telling a story with the video. I don't know. I didn't like the second multiplayer video as much as the first one.
Okay, well,
either.
The selfish bastard, got himself to 400 HP.
Okay.
At least somebody's actually fishing today. In the earlier stream, everyone was going, "Oh yeah, I want to fish," and then nobody actually fished.
Give me one sec.
Oh, I found the goblin. Oh, goblin's dead. Your suggestion as an audience member is build pretty houses so that the spawn is less ugly. That sounds like a wonderful suggestion. Wonder who built all those ugly houses.
Also, I have to, like, pay money
No! Build actual houses. Graham,
do multiplayer events at this point. Because, like, I have to rent a server.
one with one segment?
Because, as has been demonstrated many times,
I imagine he's already seen
without, like, dedicated anti-cheat from T-Shock,
yes,
people are just going to cheat repeatedly. And even with T-Shock, people are still going to be jackasses, and annoying.
Could you not... There aren't enough villagers because Yama moved them back to the houses on the surface.
I'm like, it's not that expensive, but, like, given the option of something that costs money or something that doesn't cost money.
Really odd, we should have way more seeds. Walk about 20 feet to the left and look over here. That's why we don't have seeds.
I do it full-time things.
Holy shit, he's fast. What the fuck? Why is he so fast? Oh. Rest in peace. You post Femboy Hotline Breaking Bad. I don't understand what that means. I understand the word femboy. Okay, we have 313 healthstone.
Okay. I think I'll stream for another 20 minutes or so. What's up, Quixie?
How does it feel to destroy nature, guy? Because the thing is, honey naturally offsets Can you stop, please? Can you stop?
Not that clip.
'Cause the honey.
Oh, the femboy clip.
The honey.
Yeah.
It poison is. You want to be able to dip down in the honey because it.
That was certainly something that I did.
Oh. You got one too? Your pride is the night world is on the line. Because the morning world couldn't get past the wall of flesh in 5 hours. Okay. Beeswax, not a potion ingredient. Stone block, not a potion ingredient. Stone block, a potion ingredient. Mud block, not a potion ingredient. Mud block, not a potion ingredient. Healing potion, not a potion ingredient.
My favorite Terraria track? I
Rest in
don't
peace,
know.
Reed.
I'm bad at picking favorites. If your question to me is what is my favorite
Rest in peace, folks.
X, the answer is probably going to be I don't know.
On the bright
because I
side,
don't.
you dealt damage. Which
Both
means,
count. Blue, red, or green? Depends on the design of the
So
rest
get
of
it
the
deep.
room. You know, depending on
Well, you'll
like
find out. Follow
whether
the
it's
elevator.
carpeted or hard wood, whether you know the
I went to
color
get
of the
hardwood,
wall,
kill him again.
the decorations, the general vibe of things. Different colors will work better or worse.
Okay. I got a summon.
I feel like a
emblem.
deep blue color is the
Alright,
least
hurry up and
offensive.
summon him before the- careful
Green
because
I
there's
think
lava.
is not going to work with most room designs. You got to have a particular color
I can't
palette
say I didn't
going.
warn you,
Um,
honestly. Okay, we're at 50.
A light
Why have we
tan
died
color?
here?
is it like a deep red? Is it like a bright red?
From the mech bosses?
I feel like a deep red
so
could
I
go with the tan vibe. Depending on the... It really depends on the brightness of things.
He was trying to kill the witch doctor.
Red and brown kind of have an
I think the
earthy
real
vibe
mistake
going
was
to it.
the morning
And tan
that I-
being a light brown. And kind of giving like an
I
an
played
autumn vibe is kind of... Yeah, the stream froze because the annoying thing that happens sometimes when I play videos happened, which is this is why we stopped playing videos in the first place when we were doing video watching,
I'm going mining to find
which
that
is for some reason the OBS just decides to
like I
like
said, I
disconnect
want
me
to
for
finish
like
this
a
Wednesday.
second sometimes,
and this
or like a
world
minute or
is-
two.
is behind.
Stream should be back now though.
Uncommon allowed to open. Did that explosive not get destroyed? Can we do wall of flesh already? Not right now.
Is the stream back? It says it's back on OBS. I don't... Okay, good. Yeah, that's something weird that happens when we try to watch videos. I don't know why. Some kind of bandwidth issue. I don't really know. But we're not going to be streaming for too much longer anyway, so...
Looks like there's a vampire frog down there. There, amethyst. What?
Granted, people are still annoying as fuck during the first multiplayer world, like this guy here. Who, as I'm trying to, like, catch Amethyst up and get them summoning gear, they just decide to waste all of our time and summon the Wall of Flesh and disable our pylons and just be a jackass, generally.
Was it funny? You're not funny, though. Like, all that summoning the Wall of Flesh there accomplished is that it wasted time so that now we have to wait longer to actually kill the Wall of Flesh. Because we were going to fight him in 5 minutes, but now we can't do that. Because now we can't get the Hellstone and stuff that we need. And we can't use pylons to get over to the jungle faster because the Wall of Flesh is in the world. So it really just slowed things down. When did the Unstealer come up? Okay, I guess we can do that.
Any game I felt super challenged by? What do you mean by super challenged? I don't...
Oh, you really summoned 2 bees?
Like, can you elaborate on what that sentence means? What's the difference between super challenged versus challenged?
Oh,
I mean... I don't know.
please, what are you doing? Oh, that's not good. Hello.
Games I couldn't beat at all? The only game that I have tried to beat that I could not beat,
Okay, finally.
that like I genuinely wanted to beat is probably like Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the SNES. Just because that game's kind of bullshit. And I haven't played it since I was like 16. Because I lost access to the SNES I was playing it on.
Oh, sorry, Skinner.
I beat the game for the first time, but I got stuck on the final boss the second time through. Because you have to beat the entire game and then reach the final boss, and then they're like, psych, you actually need to like go get a specific item, and then you have to go beat the entire game again and bring that item and then use that item on the final boss. Except the item was like really fucking annoying, and I hated the attack pattern on it, and it was really annoying to try to use on the final boss. That's the only game I remember that like I wanted to beat, but just was not able to do. And it's not like I spent a ton of time trying to do it. I was playing on my sister's NES, or SNES, that I only had access to every once in a while.
Just spawn Skeleton whenever you're ready. Whoever has it.
But, like,
Two Pokemon
generally,
for this.
the situation of being super challenged by a
Okay, the knight's
game
about
to the
halfway
point that I
over and
can't
he is
beat
less
it
than halfway dead.
isn't
You
really
gotta pick up the pace.
plausible,
Did you get over here yet,
because if a game
Can you get
is
over here, Null? 'Cause you
fair,
really need the damage. 30 seconds.
and
Thanks, Null, you gave
fun,
it a great time.
then it's probably not going to be so challenging that I couldn't beat it. Generally, the only games that are going to be so challenging that I can't beat are going to be games that are just unfair,
plenty of weapons,
which are
too,
usually
like the
not
Wall of
fun
Flash.
games.
He's
Games
right
that are
after
designed
this.
to be difficult above all else, and I don't like playing games like that. Now, there is also the counterpoint of games that I just don't like that much and don't
guys are all
want to beat. Things like
What the fuck is
Noida.
going on?
Like, I didn't stop playing Noida because it was too difficult. I stopped playing Noida because I didn't like Noida. And I found it annoying. And that's not because it was too difficult. That's just, I didn't like the game.
Okay, you survived. Null. Good job.
Really, the only game I can recall that
Super
I
fast,
stopped
you
playing
feel like dying on
and
the
just
wall.
couldn't beat despite wanting to would have been Super Ghouls and
Literally
Ghosts.
everybody except me.
And I'm sure I could go back and beat it now. Like, it's
Also,
not,
personally, I
like,
think beating
unreasonably
500
incredibly
HP
difficult.
is
It's
more
more a
important
product
than
of me
getting to
being
500 HP.
younger, worse at video
No, there is a
games,
bomb. It's
and
right
not
there.
having
Just
as
heal
much
me.
time to play it.
Let's go.
It also be like on the weekend I might go visit my sister and like play her SNES all night, and I'd have, well, one, there were no save states. It was an SNES. Every time I started playing it, I'd play from scratch. I had to beat it in one sitting, basically. And I had to go through and beat the game twice. And that was just really difficult. You know, stay up through all the night. It's 3 a.m. Fuck, I gotta go to sleep. Or like, it's 8 a.m. My mom's
Nice.
here to pick me up and take me
Okay,
home.
I've actually
You know, I
not at
didn't
all
beat the
in-
game. Okay, well, I guess
Okay,
I just
here. Here's enough
have to
pixie
try
dust for
again
wings. Now you
later,
can pixie
and I
dust
just
for
never
wings.
ended up finding the time to do it.
Oh, okay, never mind. You willing to do anything grindy? Hello, Mr. Wyvern. You're not supposed to. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You got those wings yet? Are you asking me? I was farming pixie dust for a while, and then I gave Graham a bunch of pixie dust and told him, hey, use pixie dust for your wings. Now
Purple
get
is also an
another
available
piece of
color.
pixie
If you
dust
picture the
for somebody else to
colors.
make wings. Then he left.
Yeah, I can look at them, Clover. When you say, is this a real room? Is this a room, like, in a game? What
Okay.
are we talking about here?
I'm just assuming whenever we go... God, you cannot tell at all what he is doing.
It's for a game. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing much better than the Morning World.
When you say a
The
game,
Morning
is this a
World,
Roblox room that you were
we had
designing?
a big struggle to kill him by morning. God, this world is just going so much better than the morning one. What the hell is that
Maybe.
sound? Oh. Have we gotten a truffle? I just didn't notice. Just hit me. Is there an angry chopper? Then when you go ahead and put him down. Moth! Moth! Moth. Oh, what the fuck?
It was
what
nice
is
to do
he doing?
purple. Purple and tan?
Where's the temple?
Eh.
It's right above the pylon, Reed. Are you blind, Reed? You're standing right underneath it. That the sphere would be nice. That is not the word that I would use to describe it, but I guess you can call it that. She's coming for us? That's her problem, not ours.
Purple might be a nice color in a vacuum, but I would not put it in a tan
She's
room.
aggroed to Reed, who's fucking AFK.
You know, you got a
now.
cozy, homey feel. and you just stick a purple
Why am I
pouch
still
in there,
using
that's
it?
not
'Cause
gonna,
I buy ammo for my Venus Magnum.
it's not gonna fit well.
Yeah, I don't know why you're shit talking the dart pistol. All right, it is perfectly fine.
Okay.
I think it's also,
I think I'm gonna stop the stream
shut up.
here.
When I did hardcore for the Worthy Mastermind, I would shut up about the fact that I still had a Stokio in my inventory at the end of the game. Alright? It's useful. It lights stuff up. Alright, you're in caves. You attack with
I'm gonna go
Stokio.
ahead and
It
get
goes through walls.
set
It lights
here.
stuff up.
Okay.
Alright,
197689
every
is our
boss
current
we
HP
fight now
value.
is just
Okay. Bye, everyone.